All right, I'm going to talk about the SLW setup. So pay attention because this one here, it's very important that it shows power, but it's a possibility this does pretty good. So let's talk about this. SLW is set up to test 2350 to the 26 area. The February 17, 21 calls could be used. This stock needs to show the power at the key numbers. All right, let's talk about this, and I'm going to explain more in detail, but let's just talk about the start of this. So SLW needs to break above 2145 on some good action volume. Good action volume is 1 million on a 10-minute chart. If the volume is less than that, is there, well, I typed this wrong, but if the volume is not there, that's what I meant, it's not there, then it basically, like I explained in the beginning of this video, this stock, you got to realize we have the 200-day moving average, but I looked at some other facts, and we've got a good support going. But one thing is, we need to see a pickup in volume as it wants to go towards these areas. So if the volume can come in, then that would be a good bet. Now lately there hasn't been that kind of volume, because in order to get 1 million on a 10-minute chart, that's a possibility. It's a good possibility, but it hasn't got that. But I really believe we need volume. It's not just simply price pressure with the stock. Because if not, the stock could be stuck in chop. You have to understand this. This is a 70% setup. It's good, but what I'm trying to get at here is the power is very important. Now, before we talk about this a bit more, let's go to the options here. I want to show you this idea here. So here I'm at the Yahoo Finance board for SLW. And here's the February 17th. So, but the thing about this stock is that it could make some nice gains in options if we get the right kind of movement. And these options give it enough time as well. Okay. As you can see, the February 21 calls had some reasonable action. There's a very tight spread here. The way the last price is a little bit, it doesn't make any sense, but we'll say that it's 96 cents close. And of course, this would cost more than that on a confirmation. We're looking at about $1.10 to $1.20 on an estimation, but we'll use this as a reference. You can see that there was good trading, and if someone wants to use the 20 calls, they can. The 20 calls, again, there's been some screw up in the closing price, but you can see that these are probably and even that 19 calls. So these are where, as you can see, there's been good trading happening in these 19, 20 to 21 calls. But you could trade you could even trade the 22 calls. So the key here is, of course, this can make some good gains if this can make some strong moves towards that $26 area. So let's go back to the charts here. But this is the reference, and this is based on January 19th close for the options. So let's take a look at SLW here. So basically, you want to see a lot of pressure and power, and this stock, when it wants to move, can move $1 in a day. Okay. But the key is power and pressure, because I believe if we don't get the power and pressure, it could be stuck. It could just not really go far. And of course, the lower end targets would be the 23.5, 24. And of course, this is where we really want it to go, which is the gap over here, and that's a possibility based on the pattern, based on a lot of facts I'm looking at. But what is very clear is this stock needs to show the power, people. Okay. So, if we get to the low end on this, and you happen to get into these options, they could get about 100%. Okay. So if the volume isn't there at 2145, then I would look for basing above 2145 and look for power towards 2165, 2175, something like that. So as long as there's some sort of basing happening as this breaks above 2145, but we want to see something happening. So of course, a move could be 21 to 20. If you see a strong move to 2160, and there's volume picking up, one could enter and then also try to buy a pullback to the 2145 area. There's a lot of scenarios, but the key I want to explain here, and I'll make an update if I like the action. We want to see good action volume towards that 2145 area. And if we don't get that, how does it handle staying above 2145? Because that's a key number that's important. And if we can stay above that and show power, and someone has to pay in the 2150, 2160 area, that's okay. That'd be the start of the move, right? Because it could get, and especially the strong volume, you won't be making much money on the actual day for this. But the key is, could this get to 24 to 26 quickly? And this stock can move pretty quickly. As you can see how fast it can fall, right? I mean, it can make big moves. You know, it can make the moves. I think. Let me 1 second. History shows that, you know, within a week, this stock can move $4, 4 points, and you know that means, could this get to 26 in a week or two? With proper action and strength, yeah, that's possible. Okay, of course. You always want to take profits when you make 100%, and then you hold runners. Okay. So, anyways, that's how we'll trade SLW. And like I said, power and pressure is very key. It's a good setup, but power and pressure is key. Sometimes, you know what, the stock doesn't show enough power, and you're up. Sometimes you have to take a break even. The action isn't there. You're taking a break even. But the plan is that this could make 100 to 300% gains if it has the right power and pressure. And confirmation, of course, is key. We don't want to get in this stock at all if we don't get the right kind of price action and volume at the key numbers that I explained in the video. Let's go take a look up. By the way, now, I post a lot of great plans. You should follow me here. Follow me on my YouTube channel, Power Target Trades, and check out a lot of my videos. This is a great message just in this video over here. As I talk about the importance of money and making money and your health. But anyways, subscribe. What you're going to do is, you see this Sandro Power Target Trade. It's going to show up over here in a circle. Click on that to automatically subscribe. And if you want to know a little bit more about me, I got a great video here on my website. What you do is go to this link over here. Let's go. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So I'm going to go to that link. 1 second here. So here is Power Target Trades. When you click on that link, isn't that nice? The nice background over there. But what I want to show is this video. Look at this. This is a nice setup here. Nice picture here. Nice water reflecting movement. Nice. Anyways, this video here. You're seeing it right. 300% gains in 3 days. Apple 200% gains in 4 days. So when we have the right, correct setups. Now, by the way, those were better setups in my opinion at the time. But yeah, 300% gains in 3 days, and these were with weekly options for Google. What with the Apple, we did this with actually monthly options, and that did 400% gains. Check out this video, as it shows it gives instructions from the start to the end. In other words, from the entry and to the exit point. It's a great video. It's very informative. All right, now let's go back to Power Target Trades on YouTube. All right, so don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for listening. Like the video.